Megan, and this is Samara Beard. We're from Ability Center. I'm a supervisor of health and wellness and a recreational therapist with a kinesiology background. I oversee our post-rehabilitation programs at the center, and today we're going to be bringing one of those programs to you at home, our respiratory and cardiac maintenance class. This class is suitable for anyone who's living with a chronic lung condition, a chronic cardiac condition, someone who's new or returning to exercise, older adults, or anyone who's looking for a lower impact class. This video is brought to you in partnership with the Lung Health Foundation. I'll hand it over to Samara so she can introduce herself.
So my name is Samara Beard, and I am also a health and wellness supervisor, and I oversee our fitness department. So I'm a certified personal trainer and certified group fitness instructor. Today I'm going to be walking you through a fitness class. And this class is going to be in a circuit format. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a warm up and then move into 3 rounds of exercises. We're going to concentrate on some upper body, some lower body, and some core exercises.
Now, before Samara takes us into our workout for today, I just quickly want to review our pursed lip breathing technique. So this technique is used to control our breathing. If at any point throughout today's workout you feel like you're becoming breathless or experiencing shortness of breath, I want you to pause and use this technique to help control your breathing and bring that oxygen back into your lungs. So I'm going to describe what the pursed lip breathing looks like, and Samara is going to demonstrate it for us. So I want you to sit nice and relaxed in your chair, upright, shoulders back. You're going to start by inhaling through your nose. Count to about 2 here, whatever is a comfortable breath for you. You're going to hold your breath for a moment, and then you're going to slowly exhale that breath through pursed lips. So think as if you were blowing out a candle or into a straw. You want your exhale to be longer than your inhale. So think about counting to about 4. So we'll do that one more time together. So we're going to inhale for a count of 2 through our nose, hold, and exhale through those pursed lips and count to 4. Awesome.
So let's get ready to work out. First of all, I want to talk to you about the equipment you need to exercise with. So if you have dumbbells at home, you can use those. So I have some leg dumbbells, or you can also use soup cans, or you can use water bottles, or you can choose to do the exercises with no weights. Either way, you're going to get a good workout. Lyndsay, how should we be feeling during this warm-up?
We should be feeling like we're starting to get a little bit warm. We might notice ourselves starting to sweat a little bit, but we definitely shouldn't be feeling like we're short of breath or like we're getting really tired. So if you're feeling that way, we'll bring it down a notch. A scale is going to pop up on the screen for your reference.
All right, so let's get moving. Lyndsay is going to be providing us with the seated variation, and I'm going to start from standing. So we just want to start moving. Here we're going to be doing a light march. And we're going to start with some shoulder rolls. So we just want to gently move those shoulders forward while maintaining that march. Just taking it nice and easy in the beginning. Just want to start getting warm, getting everything moving. Now let's switch directions and shoulder rolls to the back. Again, keep those feet moving, just that light march. And one more. Excellent. We're going to move into a star lunge. So from seated or from standing, you're going to have a nice wide stance, so a little wider than shoulder width apart. Extend the arms from the shoulders, palms are facing out. Keeping your head and chest up, I want you to reach towards one bent knee. Again, head and chest up, and the other arm is stable. So that's called our star lunge. Just opening everything up, getting a little bit of a stretch in there with some movement, alternating. And for those that are standing, you're leaning in to that bent knee. Excellent job. A couple more. One more time each side. All right, relax those shoulders and come back to that march. let's start to add some arms. We're going to start a light pumping motion with the arms, and we can even bring those knees up just a little bit higher. Just remembering, if you're seated, maintain that nice tall posture, so we don't want to be leaning forward or leaning back. Let's add some heels here. So bring our hands down at our side, palms facing out, and as we bring the heel forward, we're going to curl. So just a reminder too, anytime you find the pace too fast, you can slow it down, going at your own pace and at your own level at all times, taking breaks as you need to. A couple more of those heel digs. 3, 2, and 1. The opposite now, toe taps and a reach. Toe taps and reaching forward. That's it. Nice steady pace here, good job. 4, 3, 2, both sides here. Last one. Good work. Okay, shake it out. Some side to side, step to the side, pull the arms. That's it. And again, following Lyndsay for that seated variation. So as we're warming up, we're moving the body in all different directions, using all those muscles, getting everything nice and warm, and rehearsing for the exercises coming up. Last 3, both sides, 2, and last 1. One final warm-up move. I want you to bring your hands to your chest, palms are facing out. Lyndsay's going to be doing a step forward. For those that are standing, you're going to step back. Extending the arms all the way from the chest and bringing them all the way back. Last little bit here. We're 3, 2, last one, both sides. Good job. So, should be feeling warm, still able to carry on a conversation, but feel like you've done some work. All right, let's get ready to move into part 1 of our workout. All right, so let's get started. Our first exercise, we're actually going to work the shoulders. So I want you to pick up your weights, your water bottles, or your soup cans. Lyndsay is going to be demonstrating from seated. I just want you to watch us first. So we're going to be doing frontal and lateral raises. So from standing, just a soft knee, a slight bend, thinking about standing and sinking your weight into your heels, making sure the shoulders are down. And for those that are seated, just that nice tall posture. So we're going to start with a frontal lift. Again, just watch us first, coming up just to the shoulders here. Then we're going to switch, coming to the sides of our body, palms are facing in, and that lateral or that side raise. Again, being aware, not going too high, but lining up with the shoulders. Okay, let's get started. So that frontal raise to begin. Nice. And to the side. It's 2. We're going to be doing 10. Back to the front. 3. To the side. 4. Frontal raise. 5. To the side. 6. Back to the front. 7. We'll stop right at the shoulders. Back to the side. 8. To the front. 9. And last time for that side raise. 10. Nice work. So hopefully you're familiar with that exercise now. We're actually going to be going through that again. This time, I want you to think about your breathing as you're doing it. Be aware that you're not holding your breath as you're using your weights. So we're going to come back to that frontal raise. And this time I want you to inhale on the easy part, so as the weights are down, and exhale as you lift the weights. So inhale through the nose, exhale as you lift through the mouth. That's to the front. We're going to move to the side now. Again, we're doing 10. That's 2. Back to the front. 3. Side. 4. Front. 5. We're halfway. Side. 6. Front. 7. You got it. To the side. 8. 2 left. Back to the front. 9. And finally finishing at the side. 10. Good job. All right. Put those weights down if you have them. Next is going to be a lower body exercise. So I'm going to be demonstrating squats. We're going to do 10 squats. Lyndsay is going to do our seated variation. So if you're going to be staying in the chair, you're going to lift your knee, extend your leg, back in and down, and then lift the other side, lift the knee, extend the leg, back in and down. So that's your seated equivalent or variation for a squat. For those that are standing, you can use your chair for a bit of balance, just that touch point, but your feet are shoulder width apart. You want to sink back into your heels, maintain your head and chest up, and as you come up out of that squat, thinking about driving your weight into your heels. Really check that those knees are behind those toes and your feet are staying glued to the floor. Again, the chair can be that touch point. Okay, let's go. We're going to go for 10 and begin. Head and chest up, all the way up, driving the weight into the heels. And Lyndsay is doing 2 movements for that 1 squat. That's 2. Take your time here, check your form. 3. Legs should be feeling a little bit warm. 4. With the squats too, you don't have to go quite as deep if you find it's too difficult. That's 5, we're halfway there. 6, let's check those knees, are they behind the toes as you go down? 7, 8, we have 2 more. 9, and finally, last one, 10. Ooh, a little warm in those legs. Okay, we're actually both going to be seated for this next one. So if you are not already sitting in your chair, please grab a seat. And we're going to be doing a core exercise. So this is called stir the pot with knee lifts. So for our variation, Lyndsay is going to be doing a little bit less intense version. So there isn't necessarily a different exercise, but we're just lessening the intensity. So that means smaller movements. So your knees are not coming up as high and that they actually stirring the pot action. Again, just smaller movements and less intensity. Okay, so hands are clasped together. We're going to go one direction times 5. So I want you to follow me. Hinge forward at the hips, extend the arms and make half circle as if you're stirring that pot. Then lift each knee separately, engaging those core muscles. So that was 1. Let's do 4 more. Hinge forward, stir the pot, alternating knee lifts. That's 2, good job. Hinge forward, stir the pot, lift those knees. That's 3. Stir the pot and lift. 4, 1 more going that direction. And 5. All right, other direction, the same exercise. Stir the pot, double knee lift. We have 4 more. Stir and lift. That's 2. And lift. 3. Nice big stir. And 4. And last one. Lift those knees. 5. Nice job. We're going to go through that 1 more time. So again, just adjusting here, taking time to think about how you're feeling. Bringing the shoulders down, away from the ears. Relax the neck. And we're going to go through that 1 more time. follow me, going the same direction. 5, stir, and lift times 2. Keep going that same direction. 2, and lift. 3, and lift. 4, and lift. 5, last one going this way. Lift both those knees. Good job. We're almost done. Opposite direction, same exercise. Stir the pot. Lift those knees. That's 1. 2, 3. I'm going to hinge forward at the hips. Have that stir. 4. And last one, 5. Good job. All right, so that was round 1. I want you to take a little bit of a break here. Get a drink of water. Take some time just to think about how you're feeling. So Lyndsay, how should we be feeling?
We should definitely be feeling like we're sweating a little bit. We're doing some work right now. We might describe ourselves as feeling a little bit tired, but again, we don't want to be exercising so hard that we're becoming breathless. If you are experiencing that at any point, go back to that pursed lip breathing that we introduced at the beginning of the video.
All right, excellent. So let's move into round 2 of our exercises. So this time we're actually going to start with some cardio. Lyndsay will be doing our seated variation. Make sure you move everything out of the way. So I'm going to move my weights. I don't want to trip over those. We're going to be doing a reach and a punch. So from standing, I want you to bring your hands up in front of your chest and just make a soft fist. So you're not, clenching, but just very soft fists here. Going to reach, bring up your heel, and coming up onto your toe. A little bit of a twist. So that's our reach, punch across the body with those arms. Lyndsay will be doing our seated variation, and we're going to do 30 seconds of work. All right, let's go. Lift those heels. Those that are standing, got that little twist on that hip, and coming up on those toes. So something you can do as well, anytime, especially you're doing a cardio movement, if you're finding it's a little too intense, you can always take the arms out and just add the legs as well. It's another option. About 10 seconds left. Just keep that nice, steady pace. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's do both sides. Excellent job. Okay, moving back into some upper body exercises. So let's pick up our weights or whatever equipment you're using. We're going to do some chest work here. So again, Lyndsay's going to be giving us our seated variation. I want you to bring your hands up to your chest. Your palms are facing up. Just a caution here, please ensure you're using light weights for this. It can be hard on the wrist, so at the very most, you want to be using no more than 5 pounds. So I have 3s and Lyndsay has 2s. Chest push-outs look like this. You're going to extend the arms. Lyndsay's doing the alternate. Come all the way back and squeeze those chest muscles as you come back. So extend and come back. All right, let's do that for 10. Ready? That's 1. 2, 3, 4, and if you can't do 10, that's fine. That's 5. Just doing what you can. 6, resting as you need to. 7, 8, 9. Should be feeling a little tired here. 10. Good job. Yeah, the arms are getting a little bit tired, the chest is getting a little warm. So, reset here, relax, shoulders down away from the ears, unclench that jaw, take a breath. So we're going to think about breathing during that movement once again. So let's do it one more time. And I just want to caution you as well, if you're finding that your shoulders are sore, your arms are sore, you can switch to the alternate, whether you're seated or whether you're standing. So let's bring the arms back up, palms are up, and repeating the chest push-ups. Push out and pull back. Inhale here, exhale as they come in. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, and 10. Good job. So those muscles should definitely be feeling warm. You should feel like you've done some work. We are going to start a lower body exercise. So some work on our hips. Those that are standing, we're going to use the chair for support. I want you to just have your fingertips resting, and I want you to mirror the side that I'm using. Lindsay's going to be doing the same. So I'm going to show you the standing version and then the seated version. So we're going to first of all flex that leg forward. We're going to have a slight bend in that standing knee. Flex forward, rest that foot, lift the leg to the side, and then extend back. Now I'm just going to show you from the side here, that extension coming back. I want you to come from the hip, so we're not bending the knee. The movement is coming from the hip. It's a straight leg, again, just with a bit of a soft knee. So we have those 3 movements. Lindsay is going to lift the knee, extend the leg, and then open. So that's 1 movement. Lift the knee, extend the leg, and then open. Again, I'm going to encourage you to do what you can. We're going to be doing 10, but if you don't feel like you can do 10, just stop and rest as you need to. So let's begin. All right, nice and tall here. Extend to the side, and then back. That's 1. Good. And back. That's 2. Flex forward to the side and extend back. That's 3. Now you can rest your foot each time if you want to rest, or if you want a little bit more intensity, you can keep it up. To the side and back. That's 4. Good work. Flex forward to the side and to the back. We're halfway. So take a little breather here. Shake those legs out. Reset. And we're going to do 5 more. That standing leg is definitely taking work. And seated is not so easy either, right? Okay, let's begin. Flex, side, and back. That's 6. Flex, side, extend back for 7. Flex, side, and back for 8. Almost there. We have 2 more. Flex, side, and back for 9. Last one. Flex, side, and back for 10. Good job. Legs are definitely getting warm. So I want you to come to the other side of your chair. And Lindsay's going to be switching to the alternate. So we're doing the same movement, again, using that chair for support, those that are standing, and going for 10. Do what you can. Flex, side, and back. Press that foot. Flex, side, and back. That's 2. Flex, side, and back. 3. Flex, side, and back. That's 4. I'm going to take a break in a second. Flex, side, and back. Halfway. So take a little breather here. Take some time to shake those legs out. Okay. Last time through for 5 in that same leg. Flex, side, straight back right from that hip. Flex, side, straight back. That's 7. 3 more. Flex, side, and back. That's 8. Flex, side, and back for 9. Last one, flex, side, and back for 10. Good, good leg workout. Okay, so back to our chair. If you were doing the standing version, I'm going to have you join us in the seated position, and we're going to be doing our core work again. So this one is called a twist extension. Lyndsay will be doing our variation. We're both seated, but she's going to do a less intense variation. So the twist extension, I want you to just come forward a little bit in your chair. You're going to hang on to either sides of your chair here. Make sure we're sitting up nice and tall. As you extend your leg, you're going to twist just slightly the opposite direction. Now, the variation of that is bringing your knee up and twisting the opposite direction, right? So instead of the leg extension, you are just doing a knee lift. Be careful here and just work with your own range of motion if you find you have lower back pain. And again, working with your range of motion and where you feel comfortable. All right, let's begin. We're going to be doing 10. Extend or knee and opposite direction. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. Take your time here, just nice steady pace. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one of this set, 10. Good work. Okay, reset here, relax the shoulders, relax that upper body. One more time through and we're done round 2. We're going to practice our breathing with this one. So we're going to inhale as we extend or lift the knee and exhale as we add that twist. All right, extend and twist. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Well done. All right, so that's our core exercise, and we are done round 2. Well done. Take some time. Remember where I put my water bottle. Get a drink. Take a little break, and we are going to move on to round 3. Okay, moving on to our last and final round. Good job, everybody. So we're going to begin again with a cardio move. So again, Lyndsay is doing our seated variation. Thank you, Lyndsay. And I'm going to be doing one from standing. So this is called a 1, 2, 3 knee. We're going to be doing 30 seconds of work. So if you're standing, you're going to need a little bit of room forward and back. Going to march forward for 1, 2, 3. Lift your knee. Back. 1, 2, 3. Change that leg. Lift your knee. Okay? If you choose the variation from standing, you can also just march and lift your knee if you don't have the option of moving forward and back. So it's totally up to you. Lyndsay's just going to be doing from seated a 1, 2, 3, and lift that knee and a little hold. All right, our last cardio move, we are moving into round 3. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, knee, back, 2, 3, knee. And remembering to your pace, your level. 1, 2, 3, knee. Just using those arms as well. Got about 10 seconds left of work here. 1, 2, 3, knee. 3 more. 1, 2, 3 knee, back, 2, 3 knee, 1, 2, 3 knee. Good job. Okay, upper body exercises. So let's pick up that equipment and we're going to be doing high row. So we're working that upper back. So from standing, just a slight bend in the knees. Our weight is in our heels, making sure our shoulders are back and down. Nice and tall. From seated as well, Lyndsay has great posture. We're going to have those arms down and our palms are facing in. Arms are just below the hips here. We're just going to demonstrate first. So our high row is dragging those arms up. We're keeping really close to our body, elbows coming high. Lyndsay is doing alternate here. So again, arms nice and close. Bring them up and release. So we're going to be doing 10 of those. All right, let's begin. High row, elbows up, and release. 2. Remember to breathe, don't hold that breath when you're working. That's 4. 5. Stay tall here. 6. 7. 8. Last 2. 9. One more. And 10. Excellent. Okay. Relax. Shoulders down and back. Let's practice that breathing this time. So back to that starting position. Weights are just below the hips here. Palms are facing in. Inhale down through the nose. Exhale as the weights come up through the mouth. That's 1. Inhale. Exhale as weights come up. That's 2. Elbows up at shoulder level. That's 3. 4. Nice steady pace, not moving through these too quickly. 5. 6. And remembering, just take a break if you need to, if you find your arms are too fatigued. That's 7. 8. 9. One last one. And 10. Nice work. So that's all of our upper body exercises done. Moving into our final lower body exercise. I'm going to actually turn my chair to the side for this one. And again, Lyndsay is doing our seated variation. So we're going to do a combination of calf raises and toe raises. So we're working the front and the back of that muscle. So standing nice and tall for our standing variation. Fingertips resting on the chair, focusing forward so we're not hunching and looking at the floor. Coming up onto our toes and lifting our heels. Lyndsay is doing the exact same exercise from seated. And from seated, you can also alternate and do one at a time if you'd like. It's up to you. But again, maintaining that tall posture and focusing forward. Let's go for 6. 6 calf raises. Lift those heels, toes stay glued to the floor. And we try and maintain that hold for about 1 to 2 seconds as we come up. That's 2. 3. Lift those heels. 4. 2 more. 5. Last one. 6. Good job. Okay, toe raises. So this time, I want you to lean back in your heels. Not your whole body, so I don't want you to sway back. Maintain that upright position, but lift your toes and rest your weight in your heels. Again, from seated, you could choose to do alternating if you'd like, but we're going to do 6 of those. Nice and tall, hands resting for those standing. Lift those toes, little hold, and back down. So this time, the heels are staying glued to the floor. That's 2. 3. 4. 2 more. 5. Last one. And 6. Good job. We're gonna go through that one more time, but a little shake out, little rest in between. Okay, let's reset here. Moving back into calf raises, we're lifting our heels, focus forward, 4-6. Lift the heels, resting in the toes. That's good. 2. Little hold at the top. 3. Halfway there. 4. Last 2. 5. And last one, 6. Okay, back to those toe raises again. We're resting in the heels, lifting those toes together or alternating if you are seated. Try not to lean back and begin. Lift those toes. That's 1. Lift. 2. 3. 4. Last 2, resting in the heels, lifting the toes. 5, last one, and 6. Excellent. And all our lower body exercises are done. So, back to core. Finishing up our final exercise, we're going to be doing an average. So from standing, what I want you to do is you're going to reach on an angle, clasp your fingertips together, and your hands are resting just about shoulder level here. You're going to extend that one leg out just slightly. Bring the hands to the knee, right? Small movements here, taking your time, bringing that knee up and bringing the hands down. So Lyndsay is doing our seated variation and just changing the intensity by smaller movements, not bringing the knee up as high, not bringing the arms as high. All right, let's do 10 on that one side. A little bit of an angle. Extend that leg first and bring the arms to the knee. We can breathe here. Inhale. Exhale. That's 3. Inhale. Exhale for 4. 5. 6. Take a rest if you need to. 7. Have a bend in that standing leg. 8. 9. Last one. And 10. Nice work. So if you're standing, that weighted leg is going to be a little sore. So shake it out and get ready to switch. So other side. Arm extension first. Clasp those hands together. Extend that leg. So starting with that reach and bring the knee to the hands here. Just watching what you're doing with your head and your neck. Keep it lined up with your spine so we're not twisting, we're not forward or back. Focusing forward. It's 4, 5, 6, right at the end, we're almost done. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent job. Good work, everyone. That's it. We finished our 3 rounds of exercise. Well, including our warm-up. We did a lot of work.
The warm-up counts too.
Right? Good job, everybody. So, Lyndsay, how should we be feeling now that we've done all that work?
Good question, Sam. We should be feeling like we're sweating. We should be feeling like we've done some hard work today. We've exercised a lot of our large muscle groups. You might be feeling tired. That is okay. We're going to slow things down now. Sam's going to lead us through our cool down, and we're going to stretch out the muscles that we worked today.
Okay, so let's cool down. We're just going to start with just a light march. What we're doing here is we're kind of coming back to where we started, to that warm-up, and to that point of feeling like you can talk easily, you can breathe easily, bringing that heart rate back down. So we're not going to use any arms, so I want you to just bring your arms down to your sides, and just a light march. Let's move into some toe taps, and again, we're slowing that pace down here. So about half the pace we were doing when we were doing cardio. Just some light toe taps, relaxing the arms. 2 more. And let's switch to heels. just a few more seconds. And last one, both sides. All right, nice work. Let's start with an arm stretch here. We're going to put our fingertips together and reach up overhead, working with your own range of motion. You don't have to go as high, but just stretching out those arms nice and long and tall. And then we're going to come down into a circle around your back and cave your chest here. Stretching out the chest and the back. And then we're going to open up nice and wide, stretch out the chest. Coming one more time into round the back and cave the chest. And back to that overhead stretch. Relax the arms. I'm going to suggest that we all come back to our chairs, and we're going to do the rest of our stretching from a seated position. It's really good because it helps us really be aware of our posture. All right, so let's continue stretching that upper body. I want you to just gently grab your elbow and pull that arm towards you. A little more stretch on that upper back as well as that tricep. It's a good idea to try and hold each stretch for about 20 to 30 seconds. So we've been working, our muscles are nice and warm and pliable, so you always want to try and stretch within 5 minutes of doing your exercises. And let's switch to the other side. Again, gently pulling that elbow towards you. And just remembering with that stretch, never stretching to the point of pain, just mild discomfort. So feeling that little bit of tug, a little bit of soreness, but never to the point of pain. One more stretch for our chest and our back. So we're going to have our palms up here and bring them to touch the shoulders. Elbows are high and touching the elbows together. Now, if you don't have the range of motion to bring the elbows together and you're here, that's fine. Working with your body and what you're able to do. But we're going to have a little hold here, stretching that upper back out. And then we're going to open, kind of like chicken wings here. So elbows are lined up with the shoulders, and again, if you're not able to come all the way back, that's fine, but don't come too far back. So elbows should be just lined up with the shoulders, stretching out that chest. One more time, elbows together, stretching out the upper back, open up, and stretch out the chest, and hold. All right, let's shake that out. Work on that lower back. Opposite hand, opposite leg. I want you to rest your arm on that chair and then gently look over that shoulder, stretching out that lower back. Coming back to the center, and let's switch. So opposite hand to opposite leg, rest the arm on the chair, and look over that shoulder. Back to the center, and let's focus on that lower body. So the first exercise or stretch we're going to do is knee to chest. So I want you to draw your knee into your chest, keep your foot flexed. You can also come from underneath as well, assisting. Sit up nice and tall. Be really aware that we're not hunching forward here. Squeezing it into your chest. We're stretching out our glutes, our lower back, a little bit on our hamstrings and our quads as well. Actually keep stretching that same leg. So we're going to move into a hip flexor stretch. I want you to cross at the knee, and Lyndsay is going to cross at the ankle for a little less intensity. Hinge forward slightly at the hips, and just a gentle push on the outside of that knee. Great hip flexor stretch. And that same leg, we are going to move into a hamstring stretch. So I want you to extend the leg, heel into the floor here, toes are up, hinge forward at the hips, head and chest up, and we are resting on the opposite side, so the side that we are not stretching, getting a nice stretch up the back of the leg. And again, with this, if it's a little too intense, back it up a little bit. You don't need to go as deep into that stretch. I know for myself and Lyndsay, definitely tight hamstrings, so a stretch that you want to be cautious of. And coming back up. We're almost finished. Last 3 stretches, and we're going to switch to the other side. So knee to chest, foot is flexed, sitting up tall or assisting. Keep that foot flexed. And we're going to keep stretching that same leg, moving into that hip flexor stretch, crossing the ankle at the knee, hinging forward at the hips, gentle push on the inside of that knee, or crossing at the ankles. Lyndsay's doing other variation. And finally, that hamstring stretch. So extending that leg, heel into the floor, toes up, hinge forward at the hips, resting on the opposite side, head and chest up. All right, that's our final stretch. Come back up to a seated position. You want to firmly plant those feet. And let's finish up with just a couple of breaths here. So relax the shoulders, relax the neck, and just let the arms hang at your side. So we're going to start with a nice deep inhale in through the nose. Arms are coming up. Fill up those lungs. Exhale through the mouth, nice and slow, arms coming up. And finally coming to a finish, one last breath. Inhale through the nose. And slowly exhale through the mouth, arms coming up. And give yourself a round of applause for getting your workout done. Thanks for joining us today.
Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and we hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye.